Howdy. Here we are, the expanded Streeter Gym. That is the front door to our house. That's Crazy Lady. And some new equipment over there, and a used piece of equipment we bought, and the treadmill. For the first time in my life, I'm probably leaving my mark on a house. We don't do any, this room it had a table in it when I met Erica. We used it 1 year for Thanksgiving, and then that table just sat there. So we got rid of the table and stored shit in this room. So we got rid of some stuff, and now it's part of the gym. And then today, over there where the functional trainer was the china cabinet. And I had bourbon all over the kitchen counter and up in the cupboard stashed away. So not that I have a lot, but like I got a shelf in the fine china cabinet. It's bourbon. It's pretty fucking cool. And Crazy Lady's fine with it. That's even more cool. So we'll put this in the next podcast. Here we are. The expanded gym. Now it's in the house too. The clip from earlier will precede this. So the door's right over there. And that's the functional trainer and other stuff and a treadmill and then the garage is around the corner. So we got this big ass house we had in this room that we didn't use, so now we use it every day.
We have been for a while because the treadmill's been in here.
Yeah, we got the treadmill about 6 weeks ago, doing a little more cardio. Yeah.
But we rearranged. Yeah. So, moved around.
Yep. 4.5 months out from this crazy show that I'm gonna do. Gotta get past some aches and pains. Gonna do it one way or another. But yeah. So we expanded the gym. But last weekend we went to Galveston. This has been on the books for almost a year. With the kids that could go, spent some time on the beach, ate a bunch of seafood, a bunch of fried shrimp. Yeah. Came back 4 pounds heavier. Although it's kind of funny, we were talking about that tonight in the scale. And I'm like, the mirror is way more important than the scale. Like, you can be up 2 pounds from a day ago, but if you look better, that's a good 2 pounds. Especially in the bodybuilding world. Like,
not for me.
If you're gaining muscle, no, even you. If you gain 2 pounds and it's 2 pounds of muscle, you're probably going to look better. I mean, until you become a freak. But anyhow, so I try not to. I get on the scale almost daily now, just kind of monitor. Okay, because I'm not good at counting calories. I eat my food and do my thing. And in a few more weeks, I'll probably have to start counting calories. And I'll have to start managing carbs and proteins and fats way better. But that's still 2 or 3 weeks away from really getting crazy. So anyhow, we had a good time in Galveston. Everybody did. Went to the beach, went on the pier. Pier was a little bit of a letdown. The one Ferris wheel ride that we really wanted to ride was closed. You just make the best of it. NASA was freaking cool. In the bird sanctuary at Moody Gardens, we stopped. There's multiple things you can do at Moody Gardens, but we stopped and did the indoor. It was raining all the way down in that day. We stopped and did the bird thing, but they had fish in there and stuff.
The rainforest tour. And
we were like, the camera's like 5 feet away right now. We were like 3 feet away from the monkeys. It was cool as shit. And the monkeys didn't really give a fuck. They kind of looked at you and looked the other way like, yeah, you're the 40 billionth human I've seen, you assholes, but it was cool.
Yeah. The birds were cool. They just kind of walked right by you.
Yeah, the big was like, I'm coming through here, you better move. And then they'd fly behind you like, oh, what was that one? It was cool.
It was fun.
Yeah, and the bats.
The kid, the
They
bats
had
were
little bats
so,
and big bats. They had bats galore. It was
they
freaking
were
cool.
so weird.
Oh yeah, I was like,
I saw enough bats for the rest of my life.
I felt like I was Batman. I'm like,
Oh.
oh, they're cool.
Oh,
Yeah, I can hang with the bats. I think.
oh.
I'm not
done.
extremely nocturnal, but they were cool as shit. I thought.
They were fun to watch, eating the fruit. They were fruit bats.
Yeah, they were fighting over it and stuff. Like, oh yeah, battle of the fittest. That dude's gonna kick his
They
ass.
were creepy with their little arms.
They were cool.
They were creepy.
I like the bats. So yeah, so it was a successful long weekend. We had a lot of good food. Might have a couple drinks, but it was fun.
Galveston Brewing was fun.
We met a cool couple. It's weird. We ordered a beer, and I said something to the bartender, and this was a small place. And I said, the kids don't know over here. They think we're grocery shopping.
Which
And-
we were.
And there was
on the way.
there's another couple, a little younger than us, at the end of the bar. She's like, grocery shopping? You're at the wrong place. I'm like, no, that's what the kids think we're doing. We were going to do that. That's what the kids think we're doing, and they laughed. And next thing you know, we were gonna have one beer there, and I think we had 3 because we ended up talking with them for 40 minutes. Ended up being Instagram friends with him, and anyhow, cool people, like-minded, blue collar. She's not blue collar, but she might as well be. But just very similar mindset about.
They worked out, they did their jobs, they had kids similar ages, similar values with.
It was crazy how we connected over a stupid comment and beer. So.
We totally hang out with them.
Yeah. Oh, and they do CrossFit and they work out and they were like, "What do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm getting ready for a show." And they're like, "Holy shit!" And he's like, "Well, we do CrossFit." And he said that kind of like, I'm like, "No, that's as long as you do something, that's
Right.
freaking cool." Even if you don't do something, that's fine. But it was crazy.
Yeah.
So good people. That was fun. Then we came back and went to work. Went to work in the gym. Hit it hard this week. It's funny, at 51 years old, getting ready to do this, I've had even new aches and pains. My left hip bothered me last week for 3 or 4 days, and I'm like, my geriatric all of a sudden? What the fuck? But it's been fine the last couple of days. We did legs today, and so far it's fine, so. I think I mentioned I got a pain in my groin, went to the doc, it's not a hernia, but the pain in my groin doesn't go away. So we just have to, when I do squats now, instead of doing 2 or 3 warm-up sets, I gotta do 6 warm-up sets, and then I'm like, oh, it feels pretty good. And then when I get done after 10 or 12 sets, it hurts again. But whatever, I think it's part of getting older. And that's part of my mindset of, well, are you gonna do nothing? Sit on your ass? Or are you gonna do it? Well, guess what? I'm gonna do it. If there's a will, there's a way. So, anyhow. But back to fun stuff. What do we got coming up? Ellie's birthday.
Yes. We have, my oldest is turning 15. Tuesday.
Our youngest, oldest.
In the middle. Yeah. She's turning 15, so yes. She's asked for spaghetti dinner.
Yeah, she wants spaghetti. She's 15 and she wants spaghetti. She's a good kid.
Yeah.
And what she wanted to go to the mall. But,
And get her ears pierced. So
Yeah,
yes, we're
but,
doing that.
she didn't ask for a tattoo.
No.
She didn't ask for a Corvette that's coming up in a year for her. She wants spaghetti for dinner, some brownies, a
Oh,
trip
and
to the
ask for
mall, and get her ear pierced.
Yeah.
Good kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty fortunate. Well, I must say we're fortunate probably because we try to lead by example.
She's also working toward summer band, so she's been doing a whole lot of
A lot of music stuff.
lots of clarinet this week, so trying trying to get ready for that. Forcing the kids outside for hours just to get used to the heat.
Because she's got marching band camp coming up,
Right.
and we don't want her
Which
to
is
die.
Pretty intense.
So we tell them, you just spend an hour or two outside every day. Oh. But they do it.
Yeah.
And Sarah, the younger one's been doing it with her,
Right.
because you know we're horrible, mean parents. But they're doing good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's going on this week. We got anything next weekend?
Graduation and stuff.
Next weekend we got like post-COVID graduation party for some kids at my ex's, but we're friends. Everything's good. Actually, we had a good conversation this morning about what we can contribute. So yeah, that'll be fun next Saturday afternoon. Yeah, so we got a master's degree, high school graduate, 2 high school graduates that we're kind of gonna belatedly celebrate because of COVID and people being out of town and people able to get together now. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
See some extended old family, so to speak, whatever.
But it all works,
Yeah,
and it's.
all good
it's
people.
good.
It'll be a good time. So yeah. Yes. Back to the real reason we do this, the fitness side of it. Diet's been going well. Chewed a little bit in Galveston. Chewed a little bit this weekend. Had a couple drinks. But tomorrow we'll probably do double cardio. Tomorrow's shoulder day. Only day I do shoulders now is on Sunday. Training 7 days a week. Everything else I hit twice a week. But the shoulders kind of get abused when we do chest and back anyhow.
It's my first day to do shoulders in like 6 weeks.
Because she got some new scars. But there's a little one there, and there's an old one that got elongated a little bit, but the doc did a nice job. Yeah, Miss, I call her Moldy Guacamole. She's got a few moles, if you don't mind. And then the melanoma stuff.
Yeah.
So
we
they-
should do that, so.
They find stuff that's abnormal, they take a little out, they say, oh no, that one's getting bad, we gotta. So, I mean,
Then
she's,
they say don't do anything for, a month or 6 weeks.
well, what's funny
Do a
is,
lot of that.
when we met, she didn't used to work out all the time, but now she's like me and she gets kind of grumpy when she can't work out. So it's been a month of,
This is my first week of doing like arms and
chest,
and
back, and arms, yeah.
So
So-
tomorrow's my first day of shoulders.
Yeah, so we did chest a few days ago and she's like, oh my God, I'm sore. And I'm like, I told you to ease into it a little bit, but she's almost as bad as me. Doesn't fucking listen. So, yeah. But she's fine now, because I can do this today and you aren't cringing like you were a couple days ago when I did that.
Oh,
When I'm at her,
I
she'll
know.
tell me that, oh, I did chest so sore. And I'm like, oh, and she's like, ah. It's
I
hilarious.
don't dare say that.
But she does. She slips up. But,
It's fine.
you know, I gained, 4 pounds over vacation. I was down a pound. I'm probably up, but like, it's anybody that does this has got a little bit of body dysmorphia. Like you are very critical of yourself. And in the last few weeks, I'm finally at the point where I'm like, it's fucking hot in the garage. I take my shirt off and work out now. And a year ago, I wouldn't do that when I weighed 20 pounds more. Like, and I'm not saying I look fantastic now, but I look a lot better than I did 3 or 4 months ago when we started this process of we got to get our shit together.
Now I come home and I'm like, what you doing, Mr. Streeter? Makes him like,
I might puff up a little bit more like, you know I'm working out. Oh, look at this.
so,
She does the same thing.
yeah.
How my
Eric-
legs looking?
Eric bought me a new outfit, so I wore that today.
She won't let me record or post pictures, but she looks pretty good.
I even wore it on our walk today.
You did.
I almost put
I
a
was
shirt over
impressed.
it, but
Couple cars slowed down, and none of them were looking at me. They did. That Mustang slowed way down, and then it went on by, and I'm like,
It must have been missing room.
So anyhow, before we make this too long, get off your ass, move your body. That's our message all the time, I think, in the grand scheme of things. We have been talking and doing some research about a clothing line. We might start making some t-shirts, like here, in-house. Screen printing our own stuff. But we gotta get, I am not artistic. I can copy and paste things like a madman. But we have some people that are artistic that we're trying to get help us. It's the kids. Some of them are crazy good artistic, and they probably think we're a little bit crazy, but at the same time, I will pay them to do this, and I don't need to make money doing it, or at least not very much. Like, I would like to cover the expenses if we decide to do it. Pay for the equipment we're gonna buy, which is not anything elaborate to start with. But to help get the message out, like, I've got some Streeter Gym hats and shirts made, and the one thing that I've kind of stuck with is work your ass off. And I don't care if that's in the gym, I don't care if you're a marathoner, I don't care if you're an IT person or a truck driver, or do what you do to the absolute best of your ability, and do things to make yourself the absolute best at what you do. And that's kind of how I look at the fitness side of it.
Right.
And when I say fitness, like, do something to make yourself better. I'm gonna do this show. There's a certain point where it's extremely good for you, and then there's a certain point where it's gonna be kind of extreme and maybe not be the best for me. But I'm gonna do the best I can to play the part and look good on stage. So I don't want that to get mixed in with the true message we have about fitness. Like, this is something that I've thought about for probably 20 years on and off, and I've always found an excuse to not do it. And now, like, I'm not gonna find any more excuses. I'm just gonna do it. So, yeah.
There we go.
But get out there, go for a walk every day, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, go for a swim, like, lift some weights. I don't know, that's what I like.
Do yoga, whatever.
Yeah, do something. And maybe not maybe 3 times a week. Once a week, probably not gonna cut it, quite frankly. And the other big side of it, like, I'm gonna do this show, abs. Abs are made in the kitchen. We all have them. They're under something. Some of us, they're under more.
Yeah.
They're there. Everybody's got a 6-pack or an 8-pack. It's there. Getting to it for 90+% of us.
Yes.
I say 90+% because my old business partner Edison got Crohn's disease. He's always had it. He can't put on any weight. Some of you would be envious of him, except for what he has going on.
Right.
And, but anyhow, it's there. We all have it. So, and the old hunter-gatherers, certain times of year they had it, and certain times of year they probably didn't. But we all tend to sit around way more than we were probably designed to. And if you don't think that's true, I think you're crazy. For 99% of you. Like, we weren't made to sit around. We were made to hunt and gather. And it's very difficult to change that. So, processed food, blah, blah, blah. Don't get me on that tirade. Anyhow, do something. Move your body. Have a great weekend. What's left of it? You got anything else?
No,
We miss anything?
no.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Oh.
Erica bought a new skirt today. We're at Costco. She's like, look, it's kind of short.
No,
I'm like, oh,
I think you saw it.
I saw it, but she's like, that's kind of short. I'm like, it ain't that short. Buy it. So she did. She's like, oh, I'm gonna wear it tonight. And then, look at this. Here. This is where we do Erica's butt, right? But like, it's got shorts underneath. I'm like, can't even see no sexy underwear under that skirt. It hides everything.
It's a sport.
And it's not even that short. Like,
No, it's fine.
that would, if the girls could wear that to school, probably. Oh, it's short, is what she said to me earlier.
It looked short.
It's not short.
It looked short.
She's been working on those legs look nice, and then she buys it. Oh, it's short. No. That is short.
Oh, you're so bad.
Not bad. I'm just saying, it's not short, right? You know what? I don't ever say like, comment, but tell me, that's not short, right? It's like just average. Maybe they'll watch till the end of this one. Give us a like.